welcome if you new, forgiving your lateness. You streaming in your car, then let it ride. If you on the YouTube, like the video, subscribe. You are now tuned in to the TSP. You are now tuned in to the You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in to the TSP.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 193. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, that's my co-host, Dylan Savage. D-Lo, how we doing, my man?
What's going on, brother Bobby? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. Woke up on the right side of the grass, breathing that fresh air. Another day, another opportunity.
I like that, man. I like the positive spin. Your boy's feeling, pretty positive this week because we're even keel over here at the Hall House. I got my ceiling patched up. I got the stove and oven's working great. We got no leaks. New furnace, new AC. I mean, we're just fucking building a new house over here, like I said. Just adding crazy value. I mean, fuck, man. I might actually just have to flip this motherfucker and then start anew. But I don't know. After all this fucking headaches and all the shit stress, to just fucking then leave would be crazy. But yeah,
Real life Bob the Builder.
My boy Nick Foley, shout out to him again. Just left here a little while ago. He like I say, patched the ceiling up, got that drywall put in, that mud, and dried up, and then came today, sprayed some texture on there. Looks spectacular, man. Looks spectacular. Did great work. Again, I've told him numerous times that just endless appreciation to him and James for what they did for me and the fam here. So and everything they've done in this house so far. Those two actually, I think, have been a part of both our gigantic housing issues. But we're done, and like I was just telling you, I'm very happy to have a brand new furnace for what we have coming to us the next 3 days. It's going to be intense in the worst way possible. Extreme cold front coming. Kids are already off school tomorrow because of the holiday.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if they go in Tuesday because I think Tuesday is going to be the worst of it from what I was reading because there's going to be like a crazy wind chill, all kinds of stuff. We shall see. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do at work because we have some stuff where we got to be out sometimes 20, 25, 30 minutes, dealing with some of these switch outs with compactors and stuff I got to do because you got to bundle up the back so you don't got stuff flying all over the place. And when it's that cold, you're not supposed to be outside for more than really at all. But I think definitely no more than 5 or 10 minutes. They said when it's extreme cold, because they're talking about minus 25, minus 30 wind chill. You can get frostbite in 15 minutes, they said. So I have no idea what the hell they're gonna do. They sure as hell ain't gonna call us off. So I mean, we're gonna be
At least
out
you
there
got the
doing what we
sunlight.
gotta do. Yeah, that'll do great.
I just got the moonlight. So
I did buy myself one of those extreme cold ski mask.
Yeah.
Covers the whole, because basically anything that's exposed is gonna just be getting rocked. So I've already been wearing my long john stuff the last few weeks anyway, because when it's 20 or below, that's a must, because these work pants I wear, they're just wearing essentially nothing almost, because that wind just cuts right through. So yeah, your boys gonna be just extra bundled up, as everyone else should be. So hopefully everyone gets through it. I've already got my faucets and stuff, dripping. Got the cabinets open underneath. Most of my sinks and stuff are in a room where the vent is essentially right above the sink, so that'll help having that warm air blowing out. And I knocked the furnace up a few degrees just because I think it's better. My uncle sent me this text from one of his friends that's used to do plumbing and stuff, and he's just like, it's better to spend the extra now on gas and electricity than have to fuck around and spend however much on plumbing, if all your shit freezes up, seizes up, crazy shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So Yeah, man, it's everyone always kind of forgets about what January and February is like because the last 5 years, November, December are pretty mild.
Yeah.
And then you kind of are like, okay, maybe winter's not gonna be that bad, this year. And then bang, here comes January, February. We haven't really had any crazy snow yet, but I know that's gonna be right around the corner. February always dumps on us, but yeah, these extreme cold temps. I'm glad it's just for a few days, and then it'll go back to like in the 30s, which is gonna feel balmy by that point.
Summer, yeah.
Yeah, people be out there in hoodies and shorts, but yeah, just very happy. We're in a good spot here with getting past all that shit. Because could you imagine this week being the week that I had 2 weeks ago?
Typically, that's when it usually happens, right?
Yeah,
So,
it
thank
was
God.
then too. I mean, it was not warm by any means, but holy
Right.
shit. I don't
We're
know
always
what
good for a
we'll
good
do.
cold spell, man. I'm just saying, like you said, thankfully it's only for a couple days. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be cold, and I just wish it happened during the weekend where we don't have to work in it, particularly. So it happens right in the beginning of the week, at least forecasted to do so. Coldest, like you said, being Tuesday. I see like the high of like 8 degrees, and that's not even considering what the wind chill is going to be. So I mean, then it starts warming up. So I mean, like, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, it's the only one. Last year, I think we only had that one weekend. It was brutal cold. But hey, at least on a positive note, we can go out there with our boiling hot water and throw it out there and make snow in the air and show our kids some magic tricks.
Yeah, yeah, huh? But yeah, man, it's a lot better week this week, and just I think maybe now at my 2025 can officially start. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah, it's just the only shit part is just like any other fucking year. Tax season, something goes awry. I would love to just fucking go on a baller ass vacation with the family one time. You know what I mean? Somewhere
Yeah.
dope, which we got to do some cool stuff last year. Don't get me wrong, but um, it's just yeah. Anytime you got a nice, sizable amount of money coming, bang, it's already
No,
all
I'm
accounted
off.
for.
Right. I'm off rip. What would be your ideal like baller vacation with the family?
I don't know, like to take the kids, maybe like a Disney World or something like really cool like that, where you got to spend shit, probably 5 figures, for the week.
By just getting in the door for five
Just
figures.
for
Yeah.
yeah, getting in the door, food, hotel, stuff like that, and it's just something that I know they'd love,
Yep.
I don't know, go out somewhere west, maybe.
It's possible. Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't none of them. I'm the only one in this house that's ever been on a, an airplane, so
really.
I think they'd like to, maybe enjoy that, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, something like that, but
Yeah. We plan on
we'll
doing
still
something
be able to
big.
make some shit happen, but yeah, man, plus it'd just be nice to be able to put a sizable amount of money to the side, for whatever. I would like to get a new truck, at some point. Like the one I have now is in okay shape. I think I got some ball joint issues that are starting to arise. So man, I just gotta do what I gotta do to keep that old gal, on the road.
Who's your
Hopefully
connection for that one?
well, I did reach out to Kyle of the Year, and he does know what he's doing with that kind of stuff. Which shit, I already showed the but he doesn't have like, because he said you need like torches and like you need a lift and all kind of shit. And that's just not shit he's got in his own personal garage.
Sure. Yeah.
So that might be something I might have to outsource to like an actual place, which kind of sucks because that's when I know I'm going to be paying, out my ass. So, but that's something I gotta probably take care of in obviously the somewhat near future. But just as of now, waiting for these W-2s to come in so we can crunch these numbers and see what we're looking at. Because yeah, I'm already on the tab for about 13 grand. So between the last two fixes over here, so gonna try to get that squared away and then see what we're looking at after that. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a little house update for those that have been following along. Great episode last week with Sean Ely. Did some great numbers. Appreciate him sharing and shouting us out on his socials. That's always a big help. And he's just a great dude to talk to. A lot of fun. And you know, my heart goes out to him. I know he's probably not having a great day today. He's a big Lions fan, and you know, I know that things did not go how they would have liked.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough, especially you win 15 games by week. You're number 1 seed. You're at home. I think maybe shouldn't have went with Jared Goff after he got absolutely demolished. You know, on that pick, was it pick 6, right?
Yeah.
He got absolutely crushed, and then just didn't seem to be all the way the same after that. And then, you know, especially obviously they got fucking Jameson Williams trying to throw passes, and they're just pulling every trick out of the book, which has worked for them all year. But yesterday, not. But man, Washington, man, that's another team I'm envious of. You know, new owner, new quarterback, and just they're a game away from the Super Bowl, man. So
Hey,
must be nice.
they had the second overall pick last year. Now they're in this championship game. So
They have a new coach too.
Huh?
Is their coach new too, or is he the same coach?
Yeah, it's first year, I believe.
Yeah. So now they went new across the board, and it worked, man. They got a squad, dude. Jaden Daniels is the truth.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's definitely pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely envious myself.
Shout out to my guy, you know, Terry McLaurin. Go Bucks.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Buckeye. The Buckeyes gonna be in their own championship game. Speaking of, coming up on Monday, which I absolutely hate that college sports always have to fucking do their championship games on Monday.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I think it starts at 7:30 tomorrow. Is that what I seen?
Yeah, it says like 7:30 kickoff, but they probably won't actually kick off till like 8.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, it sucks, dude.
It's fucking, dude. Call off.
Fuck, man. I might. The way Tuesday's looking.
Yeah, double win. I mean, because you know, like the Bucks are probably going to win. What are they, like 8.5, 9-point favorites?
It's just we were supposed to, you know, skull fuck Michigan, and what happened there? So that's
yeah,
not...
but you know,
I know, but can't jump ahead there. I'm excited though. That's gonna be big. Glad our Cavs got back, you know, on the winning side after they got skull fucked on Thursday. That was a tough scene. Donovan Mitchell, man. He showed up yesterday, which was good. But besides that, he was on a little bit of a cold streak there. So hopefully
it happens.
Maybe it's just because we're getting to, you know, the midway of the year. I did see them talk about maybe trying to bring in Cam Johnson. I know everyone's worried about like the chemistry and stuff, but I think if you can bring in a nice, you know, swing, you know, forward there, that wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I saw that something like that where they would be able to bring him in without even disrupting the top 8. So if that's even possible to swing, 100% to have that like tall wing, not only to help you on offensive, but mostly on the defensive end. So,
but D'Lo, I wouldn't even count this as my New Year's resolution, but like one thing that I was trying to work on going into the new year is I hit the snooze button so much every morning. And I've been trying to just like when my alarm goes off the first time, get the fuck up. You're going to obviously give yourself an extra 20, sometimes 30 minutes. You ain't got to fucking rush around. I ain't doing that, man. It's minimum two hits every day. Minimum. There's been a couple times where I'm like, you know what? Fuck, man. I'm rolling the dice. I'm going. And there's been, you know, some 3, maybe a couple 4 smackers where I'm getting up and I've put myself in such a shit spot.
Easily.
And really, it's not like you're getting any more like rest. You feel like you are, but like, because you're getting up every fucking 9 minutes. So it's not like you're getting right back into, you know, the REM cycle by any means. So it's not helping at all, but you feel like you are. So I'm really trying to work on that. I'm failing miserably so far. But
I'm right there with you. And I don't even think I'm conscious for the first smack of the snooze. Like I think it's just like because I'm assuming you use your phone like I do.
Yeah.
So like you can just hit that home button on the side, and like I could do that in a dead sleep probably. Honestly, just like reach over,
Oh yeah, it's
click,
second nature.
click
Yeah.
the button, and sound goes off, and I'm still asleep. Next thing you know, it's like an hour passed. It's like shit. I set my alarm for 5:35 p.m. and it's 6:30 p.m. There goes my family time right before work. So you gotta wake up, eat dinner, and get out the fucking door. But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I wish I could too. I mean, like you said, it's every 9 minutes, so you're not getting in that deep sleep again. But it feels like you are. Probably just be better off just swallowing the fat pill of I don't want to start the day and just shake it off and get the blood flowing. You probably feel better 15
And
minutes.
it's like there's some sort of magic that goes with that, Dylan. Like when you hit that snooze button for the first time, your bed turns into a fucking cloud. You know what I mean? It becomes 1,000 times more comfortable. I mean, it's just you don't want to leave that spot forever.
So what feels better, the first time you crawl into bed after a long day or the first time you hit snooze?
Those are two different people you're talking to right there, and you're gonna get two different answers. Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean that's nice, and um,
Especially when it's cold sheets. I like cold sheets, crawl into a cold bed.
I'm kind of glad you asked that because it does segue into the next topic that I was going to bring up because I'm one of those people that when I laid down at the end of the night, to go to bed, I used to be a person that would probably scroll TikTok for 30 minutes,
Mm.
45 minutes sometimes. Don't have that option anymore, Dylan.
No.
The app that cried wolf, it actually happened this time. And yeah, I sent you this picture this morning. I was in this live last night with our guy Remy the Snack God. He kind of just put together a little, final, live or whatever. No, because the thing is, leading up to this, you just heard so much shit on both sides. Like 1 hour, it's Mr. Beast is gonna come and fucking save the day. The next hour, it's oh yeah, well they're closing up shop at 8:30 p.m. And then the next hour, it's well Donald Trump's gonna sign this 90-day extension. And then the next hour, it's well they're still shutting it down Sunday, and then come Monday he'll take care of it or whatever. And it was just each hour was just something different. Nobody knew. So him and some of his people there, they jumped in, and yeah, man, right at as you can see up there, I got the timestamp up there, 10:33, might have been 10:32. That popped up, and for about a minute or two, the live was still rolling for me with this fucking this notification that popped up. But after that, yeah, I mean, it was seriously like Thanos snapped, shut down, boom. And now if you try to go on, like it'll play a video for like a split second, and then this notification will keep popping up. So it's fucking wild, dude. So much wrong, in the country that right now. But this is what is in the front of the minds of the people running our government and our country. And it's sad. It's sad, man. And there's a lot of people that are sort of happy and they're just like, yeah, people gotta fucking get real jobs and all this shit, which I don't understand the hate with that. Like our guy here, Remy, like this was like not his only source of income, but this is one of the main.
Yeah.
And luck, good for him. He's somebody that was able to turn this app and making content and videos into a viable income source. And same with our guy, Walt, Michigan Barbecue Addicts. Like he's got a full ass job too, but he was able to make a sizable, piece of change on the side, to bank up because also congratulations to him and his wife. They announced that they have a baby on the way. So I know that
Congratulations.
they've probably been, putting away all that money to prepare for that next stage, and now that's been snatched from him for now. It does seem like President Trump is going to come into office tomorrow and then sign some kind of extension. I don't know why he wouldn't, because this dude's going to come out of this looking like a hero. This, it's just it's crazy that yet again the Democrats kind of just served this fucking on a silver platter to
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
You hear that though,
He's-
like for the left people, it's like I hear a lot more bitching on my fucking Twitter feed, and it's so annoying. But they're already setting up to where the dialogue of this whole situation is that it's Trump's fault that it's even banned in the first place. That he started this back in 2020, getting with like the whole like Chinese conspiracy of it being like a spy gate for American people and all that kind of stuff. And then now he's going to be here to save the day and look like a hero. But it's like, 4 years, Biden could have fixed it and could have figured this out. And instead, we're shutting it down. And Supreme Court voted 9-0 to keep this whole ban withheld. And now we're here sitting and looking at this. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now on our fucking shit. And like you said, man, it's like source of revenue, and people that say like they have to get real jobs by piggyback off that is those people probably don't have a creative bone in their body, or at least the courage to step out on a limb and try something for themselves. Because like if anyone who's scrolled through TikTok, dude, like all these pages that are blown up, like you have people making great money off of fucking ping pong trick shots, for the love of God, and people are just like, there's a niche for everything out there, and you can just find your crowd right there, your fan base, and people are interested in all sorts of shit. But I saw that comment there said I had to open TikTok on my PC. I just tried it on here to see if we can pull something up, and it says the exact same message here on the PC.
No, it's all gone. That's gone. CapCut's gone, which a lot of people use to like edit TikToks. And then that, I don't know, they came out with some shit called Lemon 8, which was, I guess, supposed to kind of be like a replacement thing for this.
I saw
Also
something
got
like with
canned out.
like Red Note as well. I think that's supposed to be something similar.
People are jumping over there, but like that's I think that's kind of goofy too, because that's totally ran by like the Chinese like government and shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. So, but like the goofy thing is like they're talking about all this like them having control of our data and shit, but like Facebook's already admitted openly like they stole all our data and sold it around all these companies and shit, like DoorDash and like Apple, like all these big ass companies, Spotify, like they have all our shit. I mean, that's why we get all these fucking. I mean, look in your fucking junk email address one time and look at that. That's from all these companies fucking selling your shit around, and that's why you get all these spam fucking calls, emails, all that shit. So it's stupid and like, yeah, I mean, there are some people on there that like fucking stumbled into a great career just by making stupid fucking videos and shit, but there's people that like Remy and like Walt that make pretty good content that were able to build up a community, or even people that don't even have a shit ton of followers, like just these small businesses that are able to like thrive because one of their videos went viral, or that like that dude Keith Lee who's saved how many different companies and shit from the videos that he would make on TikTok and stuff. So I don't know, I just feel like they didn't really think about any of that shit and just are going with some kind of fucking tin hat theory that the CEO or whatever the owner of TikTok that was in court explaining and debunking all of this shit. I mean, you should watch some of those videos, dude. That the questions they were asking are crazy. Like, does your app have to connect to your home Wi-Fi? And the dude's like, yeah, if you want to use the app. Like these fucking morons, man.
Are you associated or been part of Chinese? He's like,
oh my God,
no, I'm
yeah.
Singaporean,
no,
sir.
I'm Singaporean.
And he like followed up with like 3 other Chinese questions.
Yeah, dude. It's just,
but yeah, it's
so much other shit that they could be fucking trying to take care of, man. So much shit, dude. And instead they want to fucking, rip away, this TikTok shit. So
now would this
I don't know.
go against the whole like unemployment rate? Because a lot of people just lost their fucking main source of income or jobs, like millions.
Yeah, it could. Which
So
again,
it's
is like President Trump is gonna pop in office and immediately just fucking like save 100 million people. Well, maybe not that many, but like probably millions of people, and like the businesses and all that TikTok shop shit. Which I've been on here openly admitting that like I'm not a big fan of it, just because they were pumping that shit like crazy on your FYP You know, TikTok isn't the same as it was a few years ago when it was like, in my opinion, like kind of perfect, especially the way the algorithm just like would fit to your liking.
Mhm.
But still, I still enjoyed it because you know I found numerous recipes on there, or that's how, you know, with Remy, like I know what fucking snacks and different foods and drinks are about to come out and stuff, which is usually kind of interesting to me because you know I like to try different energy drinks and you know some of these new like sugar-free pops and shit. And then just like the amount of people we've met on that app that have been on this show that have become
Mhm.
friends of ours. You know, like Trail Ride is another person that you know built up a decent sized community on there, which you know, I don't know. Even this morning, I just was like, I'll fuck around on Instagram Reels a little bit just to see what's going on. Shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts, all
I
that
mean,
kind of
maybe I'm
stuff.
just saying that because, like, you know, I'm fucking peeved by what's going on here because you know, like jumping over to Instagram Reels where it's just like whatever they want to, you know, put in your face instead of the stuff that I like. And maybe now that I'm going to be on there for a little bit, it'll like start to craft an algorithm. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I didn't like it. Just it ain't hitting the same. Man. It ain't scratching that itch. Um, and to like with anything else, I could probably you know use a little less screen time. You know, there's probably been a few times where I was probably on TikTok for too long, and that's why I'm fucking banging the snooze button. You know, half dozen times.
Full
You know, the
circle.
following
Yeah.
morning, but still, man, it was a great app, and you know met a lot of great people on there, and just you know I hope some of these people can kind of bounce because I've talked about it before. There's a lot of people on this app that have gigantic followings, but if you go look at their Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, it's 1% of that, 5% of that. So it's just like they don't you know have nearly the same kind of following they do on there. So and these guys are going to probably take substantial hits to you know their income and stuff. But I've seen a lot of people like Remy's talking about you know doing because he likes doing like the live streams and stuff. So I think he's gonna start doing some like Twitch shit, you know stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are wanting to jump over to do YouTube Shorts and you know try to kind of rebuild from there. So we'll see. I you know the people that you know I'm friends with, or you know some of the content creators that I'm bigger fans of. You know I've previously followed them on you know other platforms, so I know I'll still see most of the people that I enjoyed watching on TikTok elsewhere until if and when this whole situation gets taken care of. But crazy, man. I mean, we've heard this, you know, get dangled in front of our face, or not heard it, but seen it get dangled in front of our face numerous times over the last 4 or 5 years. And it just pretty much at the 11th hour, somebody would step in and it'd get extended on further. So, you know, this is just another time we're just like, all right, just somebody come out, call the bluff, and let's just fucking keep it moving. But it's real, man. So we'll see. I seen a tweet I think this morning from Mr. Beast said, you know, he said responded to somebody telling him to purchase, but he said can't say anything now, but stay tuned. So we'll see.
People are just like, I understand he has a load of money. You saw Mr. Wonderful from the Shark Tank. He also offered like $20 billion to purchase the U.S. Portion of it, the operation there. But I mean, you can't just buy it to buy it. I mean, sure, you have all the money in the world, but it's going to need to be sold on the other end. Like the other person's going to want to sell it. And I think that guy from Singapore, I think this is more of like a statement thing where it's like, dude, there's like nothing crazy going on right now. There's nothing any more than our own government's doing to the American people is going on in this TikTok app. So it's like we gotta get our own fucking house in order before we start pointing fingers at some Chinese spyware or whatever the fuck they think it's going on right now with TikTok. But yeah, I mean, it's like our government's probably doing much worse things as far as gathering data and spying on their own people, as opposed to whatever they think is going on with TikTok. But main point being, I mean, that dude's going to have to want to sell that portion. You can't just like, here's this unlimited funds, and then he's going to sell it. Be like, okay, because I'm sure it takes a dent to him as well. You know, like a big portion of TikTok is probably American. I would say a lot of creators are probably American, even though it is
I don't know.
a
There's way
worldwide app.
more people in China than
I guess
America, but they said there's 170 Americans on the app. That's what they
I
said.
could probably look that
so.
statistic up real quick. But yeah, that's my main point. It's like it's going to need.
I'm
to be
interested. What it
sold.
looks like. I'm gonna have to reach out to our guy Luke Markland because see what that shit looks like today. I wonder if they still have like the American accounts up, or if they just like fucking totally, like I said, Thanos snapped everybody's shit and it's all gone.
All right, so based on this, it's in the millions. Okay, interesting. So, based on this, United States is the number 2. Comes in number 2 is the most country who uses it the most. It has countries with the largest TikTok audience as of July 2024 statistic, with American or the United States being at 120.5 million users, and then with number 1 being Indonesia, 157.6.
I thought it was in China for sure.
But then it steeply drops off after that, being third place Brazil, 105.2, Mexico 77.5, Vietnam 65.6. But yeah, I mean, needless to say, as of at least July 2024, this is coming from Statista.com. Americans in the United States is 120.5 million users. Is no joke. Absolutely no joke. That's a lot of fucking people. But I could probably pull up other ones here too. Logistics, Statista number of global users. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
2024. TikTok was estimated to have an audience of around 2 billion users worldwide, reaching approximately 90% of all internet users in Vietnam, Chile, and Thailand as of July 2024. So 2 billion, 120.5 million of that being United States soil users, unable to open up their app today. So that sucks, man. That's a big dent. It's not a drop in the bucket by any stretch.
Yeah, and like somebody like Remy that makes money off there. Like people were sending him gifts and shit, and that during this like live thing, he can't get to any of that. Yeah. I hope they'll pay him that. That would really be fucking shitty if like they just kept all that shit, or at the very least they better refund everyone that fucking. Because I sent him a few gifts too, and then he was saying that like on a normal week you can't get to that shit till like a Wednesday, and obviously now it's fucking shut down, and who knows when it's gonna come back on. So that would really be shitty if people were just sending money, or gifts or whatever, just to the, TikTok, and they're just gonna keep it. I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah, but I mean, my final thoughts on it is going to be that I think we're going to, long term, I think it's going to be back. I think it'll be back up and running. I don't know if it's going to be under new ownership or whatever, if someone ends up buying it or whatever the case is. If Mr. Beast does buy it, I can see it thriving. He seems to, whatever he touch turns to gold type situation.
I'd prefer that over fucking Elon.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely. Mr. Beast at least has the fucking, his ear to the pulse.
Yeah,
because he's mid-20s or whatever. He knows what the fuck's going on. So
that could be like a joint partnership thing where it could be like an Elon, Mr. Beast, and a Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank all pitching in.
I don't want it to, because Twitter's nuts, dude. Like it's lawless over there. You know what I mean? We've talked about the kind of shit that, because there is the following and the For You tab, and shit, man. That's how. Like I said, I didn't go looking for that Drake Dick video. That just was fucking in.
But I mean, there's plus and minuses to that, honestly. If we're being honest, I mean, the whole like the censorship stuff. I mean, it's a kind of like a free range world kind of thing. Like if you're gonna look for it, you can find it. But there's also sensitivity blocks too. So I mean, you don't have to be watching some of this stuff. I mean, obviously, it's like don't touch wet paint situation where you're gonna want to touch anyways and see what the fuck's being blocked from me. Is it that bad? Make my own judgment. But there's also sicko people out there who enjoy that kind of stuff. But
President Trump, fucking, everyone's gonna throw your little parade tomorrow. Just take care of fucking business so I can watch a guy drop a fucking molten hot ball into some kind of fucking liquid or candle or any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that's what the
Yeah.
fuck I want to see. I want to see people fucking make crock pot fucking meals. And I want to see my fucking people continue to thrive, make money. That's the way they make
Yeah.
money. Cool. You know what I
I
mean?
need to
If I
see.
was talented enough to fucking do the same thing, that'd be awesome. I'm not. I know, like I said last week, I know how to drive trucks and I know how to fucking cook. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do the rest of my fucking life. I'm gonna fucking drive a truck and I'll come home and I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna cook. I'm all right with it. Even these people that are fucking on these lives that are fucking grifters and shit, if they got people that want to shell out these fucking gifts and shit, so be it. It's more fucking odd that these people would want to just waste their money on these fucking random people that don't give them anything in return. You know what I mean? Like when I don't do the gift thing very much, but I just tossed, a couple of gifts to Remy yesterday just because that's my guy. You know what I mean? He's a friend of mine and he's, blessed us with a couple of appearances on this show. He's provided us with a lot of content. He's just a good dude. And he's about to have a baby too. So it fucking sucks. So anyways, yeah, just I think like you said, it'll get, the lights will get turned back on and hopefully they'll figure this the fuck out and then move on to way more fucking important shit. Way more important shit than fucking phone apps. Like, let's get past this shit so you guys can move on to the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so I can stop paying $5 for eggs. You know what I mean? Or people can not have to worry about their kids at schools and stuff. But we don't need to go down that route. But still, again, way more important shit to fucking talk about than shit that they don't even know what they're talking about. Wi-Fi networks and shit. Fucking bozos, man. Fucking hate everyone in the government, dude. Everybody. Fuck them all. But anyways, that's gonna go from one rant to another, D'Lo, because fuck, man, I'm in that rant mood this week. I don't have a picture or anything to show you, but so Monster Jam's coming to Detroit next month, and I always prefer to go to Ford Field because it's way bigger than Huntington, so they can fucking just they can get shit rolling over there. There's more room to do cool shit. I've never gone to like the Huntington shows because I don't know how what can they even fucking do in such a small ass venue. So we used to go to the Silver Dome back in the day, and we were just talking about it with Shawnita last week. And I still like to go. It's cheap entertainment. It's fun. The kids like to do it, so I seen they're coming. And then I was able to get this like promo code thing, $20 a ticket, lower level too, like real good tickets, $20 a ticket, but Ticketmaster being Ticketmaster, an $80 purchase turned into a fucking $150 purchase because each ticket had to get the little stupid fucking convenience fee. There's like 3 or 4 fees and then the taxes. $80 in tickets turned into $150, dude.
That's
it's
crazy.
like, yeah, man.
You remember the
It's
days?
like legal theft for them.
You remember the days of Ticketmaster not being its own app, and like you would go to like the service department at like Kroger, and where they could like have
Yeah.
Ticketmaster, and you just buy tickets and get like the paper tickets right there, or something like that, where it's like there was no convenience fee because you did all the convenience yourself by going in person and doing the ticket box office shit. And now it's like the app is sure convenience, but it's not a convenience anymore when they're
That's
fucking
a fucking
gouging your wallet.
inconvenience fee. No, it ain't no convenience fee. That shit's inconvenient as fuck to me.
Yeah, very inconvenient.
You're gonna double my fucking purchase just to fucking throw you guys just money for no reason? Crazy, dude.
Got to stay in business somehow,
fucking
man.
hate Ticketmaster. And I swear I thought that I seen some shit about the government trying to intervene on that. Something with Ticketmaster. Maybe it was something different, but
it was TikTok.
Yeah, and that's so
those are the real criminals.
We got companies in the country just fucking stealing money from us. But yeah, we don't want the Singaporean Chinese guy, whatever, which is crazy. That's that's a whole other thing too. Fucking racist dumb fucks think that guy's Chinese.
Singaporean.
Even if you tell them that you're not Chinese, like, yes, you are. You're Chinese, okay? You look it, you sound it.
You are it.
I don't care what you say. Yeah. Fucking bozos. But yeah, dude, it just grinds my fucking gears, man. But it don't matter what app you go to, the Game Time, fucking TickPick, all these other places, They got all these fucking fees, dude, and it's crazy that that's something that's just allowed to be a thing.
Yeah,
Give me the fucking. I'll print them out my fucking self. I'll write them. I'll fucking go make paper. I'll go cut a tree down, make my own paper. Whatever I got to do to fucking not have to pay the same amount or more in fees and taxes.
Yep.
Man, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think obviously it sucks, inconvenience for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know what the apps are that like you see these ads saying, "Where'd you get your tickets from?" And they're like, "Oh, I got them here, there, everywhere," and it's always like above market value. And they're like, "You should have tried this app. Got it for $8, same seat." It's like, what apps are those? Where are you getting this shit at? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there even is a way to buy paper tickets anymore, or just buy tickets at the venues. I don't know if like venues even have their own box offices anymore.
right.
I don't know what's going on with all that. I haven't been to like an event. I mean, I usually just buy tickets, like you said, like on Ticketmaster and whatever. But I don't know. I'm with you there, and I'm sure most of, if not everyone, is as well.
I'm trying to find. See if I can find the actual fucking.
Are you trying to break it down? What they charged you?
Yeah, just some of the stupid fucking shit, but I don't think I got the fucking.
It's kind of like when you're buying a car, and like they add all those stupid, pointless shit to it. When like really in reality, you only need like the two things. I think it's like warranty and something else, but they try to add like all this other bullshit. You could save yourself like a couple $1,000s if you're like, hey, give me the breakdown on this because I don't want any of it.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like 70 bucks in fees because each ticket, because it wasn't like just one charge for just the package. It's each ticket got its own fees. Oh god, dude, it was just, it pissed me off.
Let's see. There's a order processing fee. There's facility charges. There's a delivery fee on top of that.
Which that's fucking the dumbest shit because they're just sending it right to my fucking email. Delivery fee. Get the fuck out of here, man. And then there's like a convenience fee or some shit in there.
Yeah, it says, let's see, the Hustle surveyed 606 people about their experience with Ticketmaster. 601, so that 92.2% said they believed its fees were too high. No kidding.
Let me talk these dumb fuck 8%ers. No, they're great. Actually, it's not enough. I thought it was way too cheap.
8%ers, yeah. When we analyzed fees on 40 tickets to recent concerts, including the Erez tour, the average fees took up at least 28% of the ticket's face value. So you're buying the ticket plus another 28% in fees?
Yeah, one of my buddies, Matt, he's a big Lions fan. I think he's gone to a couple playoff games, and he was saying that like the fees on those playoff tickets were like an extra $200-300.
Jesus Christ, that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. It fucking sucks because like the monster truck shows is like one of the only things that haven't really like went up crazy in price, and now you're still paying fucking $150 to do this shit. On top of, I'm gonna probably pay 20-30 in parking and another fucking who knows what in the venue for drinks and food and all that shit. Probably buy a program. Might get the kids a shirt. It's fucking endless, dude.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
Better off.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Buying a goddamn monster truck and driving in the backyard and put on my own show. Save a few bucks.
So there's some big wheels on the block riding lawnmower?
Fucking A, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That would actually pretty kind of dope. But you said you're in a lower bowl, or at least getting some mud thrown at you?
We'll see.
That'd be dope. That'd be awesome. I haven't been to like something like that in a long time. Probably back when you remember the old Toledo Sports Arena?
Oh yeah.
I think they used to have some motocross events go there, dude. Those were so fucking cool. You come out
I've
of there
always loved to
smelling
go,
like
man.
goddamn
It's
dirt
just
bike exhaust.
it's always been cheap as fuck. Because I think
Yeah.
back when my parents were buying the tickets and shit, they were probably still like 20-25 bucks for pretty good seats. And then, but I think that was it. Because like you said, you'd go to fucking Kroger. And I actually remember because when we still had the Kroger on Woodville Road there way back in the day, yeah, you'd go right there at the customer service desk,
Yeah.
buy your tickets there, the paper tickets, and that was it. So they're definitely, I know for a fact, fucking 20 years ago, there wasn't these stupid fucking fees and shit. So yeah,
You probably got
they're just
discounts
cheap.
buying it there.
Because if you want to fucking, because I'd love to take these guys to a fucking Browns game someday, but shit, man, you're probably looking at fucking $500-600 just to get in the joint.
Yeah. I'm probably
Especially fucking 4 years from now or 5 years from now. Holy hell.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm probably gonna wait until obviously the kids get a little bit older because you know how those fucking venues can get and how rowdy people can get as well. But I'll wait until they probably get a little bit older and then wait for that new stadium. Start saving up the pennies now. And yeah, definitely go check out that new stadium if it ever gets built because, you know, we got that whole bloodbath situation going on between the city and the Browns. It's just nothing but politics and lawyers and whatever. So,
I do have another rant, but I'll save it for when we get to like our food review portion. Let me cool down a little bit before I fucking really blow a gasket. But they announced this week, Dylan, that we will be getting NCAA college football 26.
yes.
So that's good. You know, we weren't we assumed as much, but you never know. They kind of pulled the plug there out of the blue last time, but I know they had to have made an absolute shit ton. Especially with their little fucking microtransaction bullshit that, of course, just like with Madden, they put on a pedestal. But
For people like me who buy the bundles and don't even play the other game.
yeah, I mean that's true. I feel like you kind of learned your lesson on that one. So
Yeah.
but at the time, I guess it made a little sense, and I think had you bought both, I think you were probably saving money on the deal. So
Especially if I ended up getting both games in general with all the extra stuff, perks and stuff like that. I mean, it made sense. It just I haven't played Madden. Well, I played it a little bit. It's not worth your time unless you get it for free or significantly discounted.
yeah, so but yeah, with that, I mean we're 6 months into this, 7 months into this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that a lot of us are realizing that just like not having the game for 10 years, nostalgia, nostalgia factor, all that shit was a gigantic mask for what really was kind of a mediocre game, man. It's been fun. I mean, that's really all I've played since it's come out. There's a bit of Call of Duty here and there. A couple of things for a day or two, but it's essentially just been NC because I'm a sports game guy. That's just what I've always been. I've played Call of Duty here and there. I've always just sucked ass at it. Sports games is kind of where I thrive, so I've stuck to this. And I think the fact also having dynasties with some friends of ours have kind of helped keep things going for us. But there's a lot wrong with the game. A lot of stupid shit. There's still, a lot of the little bugs that they just haven't seemed to be able to fix, as far as like roughing the kicker penalties or it just there's like I don't know, the system as far as like penalties go is weird. Like you'll have a guy get fucking actually crushed next to the fucking stands when he's run out of bounds and you don't fucking see shit. But you have another fucking play where he's inbounds or some shit, and then you're getting the flag for the same play. I don't know, just little buggy shit like that. There's a lot more that they could have done with the actual dynasty mode itself. I think recruiting is kind of a fucking whole mess. I mean, some of you guys have been able to fucking master that shit, but even on top of that, I'm sure that there's more that could be kind of added to the arsenal there. Like the coaching carousel. I mean that's one of the top things too. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. You could win fucking 5 national titles in a row. You're still gonna, be offered jobs at like Eastern fucking Tennessee or some fucking bullshit rather than some of the upper echelons, even if they are available. It's weird that it shows you what jobs are available. I think you should be able to apply for whatever. Anything that's available, you should be able to apply. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. But you should at least be able to put your name in the hat and kind of go, through with some of that shit.
Sure.
And there's probably some other shit that I'm just not thinking of. But yeah, it's just like, and it's been fun, But it's just another example of just EA kind of throwing out maybe not a half-ass game, because it's definitely a few levels above that. It's not quite on Madden level, but it does have me concerned about 26 just being Madden-esque in the fact of updating the rosters and then leaving everything else the same and changing the fucking kicking meter, because that's like Madden's thing, is change the fucking kicking meter every 2 years. But Deal, I mean, do you kind of share in some of those opinions, or where do you lie with that?
I'm probably a little more optimistic
Okay.
when it comes to the future of the game. I do agree in the principles of it being as sloppy in areas for sure, with what you pointed out, the kicking and I mean, it's as simple as maybe even doing like a big part of college football is being like a triple option, having options, and like not be able to even to pitch the ball correctly to your halfback on an option play or something like that. It needs to be fixed. But to keep in mind as well that they did build this game from scratch. It wasn't like a refurbished game from the old Dynasty mode, or a Dynasty game, I should say. So, I mean, overall, with nostalgia obviously being part of the recipe, I do think that it's at least a good foundation to build off of. And with the whole like NIL and name, image, likeness, or that is NIL, but name, image, likeness, kind of like out as a distraction or a hurdle that they had to get over to get this game out. They already have everything in place where they can kind of move forward into 26 version of the game, and hopefully be able to tighten up and button up all these situations, like the minor things in the game. Maybe add to, like we already know that there's going to be some things hopefully added to Road to Glory. I mean, Road to Glory mode was such a key game mode in the old series of games, where it just seems so bland this time. Like you can't even play high school sports. You basically pick whatever school you want to go to. You pick your star rating that you get, like all that kind of bullshit. It's like, I don't want just to have the easiest path chosen. I don't want to choose my path like that. I want it kind of like I start in high school, and based on my performance, I get what I get. That's how it should be played. More organic gaming experience. I don't want to be picking. I want to be a 5-star prospect, and I want to go to the school that I want to go to, be an automatic starter, and all this bullshit. But it just needs kind of like, find its footing. It was the first game in a long time. Nostalgia definitely played a role. It's probably the only game that I play that I enjoy still playing, even though with the hiccups that it has in game. But overall, I think it's a good foundation to build off of with this new NCAA Football Dynasty series that they have going. I'm happy that it's not just a one-off, and that they are kind of building off of it, and at least attempting to make it a more immersive and more like updated throughout game, because that's something we didn't get in the old NCAA games, is that they continuously updated it throughout the season, where they can do that now with this, even though it seems like they need to tighten that up as well, because it almost felt like anything they fixed or tried to fix during an update, it just broke something else. And hopefully they can figure that out, because that was also very annoying. But I'm looking forward to 100% buying the next college football game, and looking forward to hopefully starting a whole other dynasty with either the same group of people, some new, some old, who knows.
Yeah, it's just it's tough to have trust in EA, man. How many years in a row were we fucking, burned by them, and just their lack of giving a fuck about anything other than Ultimate Team and shit like that, where they're just like changing the font color and shit in franchise mode.
Yeah.
Like there's just never any major, like I think 2 years ago they made a couple decent changes where we were like, all right, I think we're finally in the right direction. And then I think last year wasn't jack shit. So it's like they just kind of like, I don't know. And that's the thing is like people are gonna buy these fucking games because we've talked about it before. They're the only fucking show in town with as far as um simulation football games. There was a brief time where 2K was talking about trying to get in the mix, but without the licensing and stuff, it's fucking useless.
Sure.
So, um, it just sucks that you go back 15, 20 years and those games are just fucking far more better than what we have now, which it doesn't make any sense. You should be going forward always. But with you, I will be buying NCAA 26 as well. I think for now, as long as these games are coming out, this is the first year I haven't bought Madden in 20 plus years, probably. I don't plan on it, and I don't plan on buying next year's either. And it sounds like I am not missing jack shit over on Madden from people I've talked to or people I've seen review it. So, with games costing $70 a pop, I gotta know I'm gonna fucking play it and like it. I can't just be fucking spending $76 after tax on some bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's why I only buy, 1 or 2 games a year. Otherwise, fortunately enough, now we're lucky and we're in a spot where they dropped the new Call of Duty on Game Pass, which is you have to basically have that now to have Xbox Gold and be able to do, the parties and all that shit. So the fact that they're doing that and like MLB The Show, I always enjoy playing that. Is even though I'm not a baseball guy in real life, other than even though I am wearing my fucking Dodgers hoodie, longtime fan. Those games are always fun to play. So I always pick that up and do like career mode. But yeah, I think 25 was a good start, and it was desperately missed for 10 long years. But
Yeah.
they definitely have some work to do, and I really, really hope that they do put in some work to improve, because I know they got to be seeing a lot of these people's tweets, because we're not the only ones that feel this way about a lot of that shit. Like another dumb thing too is like why does every fucking team we play that when we play the computer they got to no huddle for the whole fucking game? It's like that's not realistic. No one does that. Not for fucking 4 quarters. Your fucking players be dead. But we'll see what happens. But also this year in 25, GTA 6. Oh shit! I just got my dogs all fucking riled up. But yeah,
They're ready for it.
I hope we get some fucking news coming soon on that. Haven't really seen much since that trailer, so I really hope Rockstar doesn't kick us in the fucking nuts in a few months and tell us they're pushing it back to 26 or whatever the fuck. But I think they did say like fall or late 25. Hope so.
Is it really? No.
I think that's what they said initially. I could be wrong. Maybe they said that in the trailer.
I thought it just said a year.
That is going to be a fucking time, baby. Can't wait. I will be. That's when I'll probably, other than like if I'm in a dynasty with like you and whoever, I probably won't touch NCAA unless I'm doing that shit, and then I'll be fucking fully immersed in GTA 6. Dude, I can't fucking wait for that, dude. That's gonna be.
Yeah, that's a game
that's
fun
a company you can fucking trust. Especially
Rockstar.
I know I've been pissed because it's. I mean, we're going on goddamn almost 15 years at this point, but I know it'll be worth it, man. They've never disappointed me. I've loved every single fucking Grand Theft Auto they've dropped. I know they're gonna come out with another banger. So
it's so immersive, and like every little thing you can do.
That's the thing. Yeah, you can beat the story mode, and then you can still do a bunch of different shit. I get all those online heists that we were doing for a while. You can just drive around and fucking, fuck around with people in the street. You know what I mean? You can do little side missions and shit. Like, there's a ton of shit you can do. That's why, like, I'll still pick up 5 and play it every once in a while, because there's just, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. You can race. You can do all kinds of dumb shit. So, yeah, man, I'm ready for that. But, Dilo, you and I both have a couple of reviews. I'll let you open up first. You sent me a couple snaps. I think it was last Monday. Monday morning, you're doing some shopping. You found that Doritos had a new flavor called Golden Sriracha, which is I'm interested. about, and you gave it a pretty glowing review, and I'll let you take the reins on that.
Yes, sir. The new Doritos Golden Sriracha, a tangy sweet flavor that will tickle your fancy. For those who like the Doritos sweet chili, this is right up your alley. Ladies and gentlemen, the bag caught my eye. It is a chrome gold, shines on the shelf for the grabbings. And I had to get it. And they've been releasing a lot of new flavors lately, like the chip industry in general. But I caught this one because of the packaging. Packaging 10 out of 10. Okay. The chrome gold, it's like you're buying like a bag of gold here. And it's really great. It is really good, man. I was very pleased with like the initial sweetness and subtle tanginess of the sriracha or the golden sriracha from Doritos here. And I always said sweet chili was my favorite, but Bobby, I think this one takes the cake and is now number 1 on my Doritos flavor. Sweet chili being number 2 now. So that is, I believe I gave it like an 8.3 on the flavor scale. As far as it's like, you're never gonna have a 10. I mean, 10, then you'll never be able to rate anything again. So is the saying how it goes.
Prisoner of the moment, recency bias, or you think
I'm
this
sure
is legit?
I'm sure there might be a little bit of fluctuation with recency bias and packaging and everything like that, but dude, I'm dead serious. This is worth the buy, 100%, because the golden sriracha from Doritos here is it hit the flavor profile, man, of what I was looking for. Like maybe some people who like the sweet chili might be a little bit too spicy for you, depending on how your taste buds are. Not speaking for myself, but just speaking for like the general listener out there, might be a little too spicy. Then this is right up your alley. Like don't get caught up on the tangy. It is more sweet than tangy. I'd say it's more of like a probably 75-25 mixture of 75% sweet, 25% tangy. And it's really good, man. It's really good. Number 1 on my Doritos flavor profile as of right now, and we're January 19th, 2025 at 11:38 a.m.
So that's got to be a possible nominee for Rookie of the Year, at the end
100%.
of this kind of year, just like with the Dots barbecue pretzel rod that I had last week. So yeah, like you said, all these snack companies are coming out with all kinds of new flavors. Same with like pop and shit.
Yeah.
To go back to our guy Remy, one of his last videos he was doing when he was on a snack hunt, he found Pepsi has a new wild cherry and cream Pepsi that he said was incredible, and that was he only found the zero sugar version too. So yeah, they got the zero sugar and the regular. So I think I might have to go try it, see if I can find it. I've kind of leaned more up on the Coke products here in recent years, but I don't know. Wild cherry and cream could be good. Maybe it's like a like a cherry cream soda is what it sounds like, which I think I could get down with. So
Hell yeah.
I'll see if I can find it and try it. But yeah, I don't know. All these companies are just probably hiring a bunch of fucking dope heads and you'd be like, hey, what sounds good to you? Be like, well, I like fucking sriracha, maybe put a little sweet something there, and they got their little scientists or whoever are in the fucking room there. It seems like these guys are just working on the clock anymore because it's just like a new flavor every month. And it's just like they don't fuck around. If it sells, it'll stay. If not, that bitch is gone within 2-3 months. So which is smart, change it up.
Yeah, go buy it up so it stays on the shelves, people. Because
I will give that a shot.
Daddy
likes. That a shot. That sounds great. I like sriracha, like the actual sauce. So I'll fuck with those without a doubt. But D'Lo, we're gonna kind of move to the opposite side of the spectrum as far as reviews go. I'm gonna have you pull up that picture off the Taco Bell app first. To kind of see, because Taco Bell dropped 2 new items. One being right here, the steak garlic nacho fries. One of the best things I've ever come out with Taco Bell is the nacho fries themselves. They are spectacular. I love the seasoning. And I've always loved their nacho cheese sauce. It's it's great. Those are 2 phenomenal products that they have. But they just dropped this along with I don't have a picture of it with me here, but dipping burritos. So you'll get basically the same price point. These 2 little fucking chode sized burritos that you can dip in all kinds of different sauces. I did spicy ranch. Oh, you like that? Jeez.
Chode size for Mexican food. I mean, it pairs well.
Yeah. They're small, dude. I mean, well, not to me. To me, it's probably about 3 or 4 of my cocks, but small. To call them burritos, seriously, about this big. You get 2 of them for fucking almost $6. I mean, Taco Bell is one of the worst companies right now as far as like price points. They came out with that little like $3 less menu, and I do like a lot of the stuff on there, but any of like the specialty stuff. I mean, these prices are fucking wild, dude. So I still wanted to try them. My boy Jake Griff said that they were good, but the quantity that you got wasn't anything to write home about, and he's not lying about the burritos. But as you can see in this picture here, kind of loaded up. You got your garlic sauce, your steak, ton of fries, cheese, and then there's even some shredded cheese on top of that as well. I went to my local Taco Bell to order it, and here's what the fuck I got, which I was pissed about. That's what I paid almost $6 for. Does that look anything like the photo to you, Dylan? Whatsoever?
No.
I mean, that's piss poor.
Yeah, it sounds. It looks
That
like they
first
grabbed
picture on the app, that bowl's full. You don't see any of the fucking black on the bottom. Look at that motherfucker. I don't expect it to look as artistic and fucking perfect as the app. Nothing does. But look at that fucking amount that I paid $6 for.
How many bites did it take?
4? I mean, look at that.
Damn, you're paying over $1 a bite.
That's sad, man.
That's bad.
Yeah, I tweeted Taco Bell, and they didn't say jack shit about
Looks
it.
like-
They fucking know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, I needed another handful of fries and probably 2 or 3 more pieces of steak. But here's the thing. Taste-wise, that shit was fire. The garlic sauce, the steak was actually pretty good. You already know what you're getting from the nacho fries. So from a taste standpoint alone, these right here were probably an 8.2 out of 10. Tremendous. But I mean, overall, you're getting the quantity that bumps this motherfucker down to like a 3.6. I mean, what am I doing with that?
Looks like you got more
$6, Dylan.
nacho cheese on the side there than you do on the actual.
Go back to that. I mean, just to kind of give everyone just one more. I mean, it's crazy.
And not even to mention, you say how full this bowl is right here.
Yeah.
And they have some on the fork, assuming that they picked it out of that bowl.
Yeah.
So it's like they have
And
more
then
on the
mine's
fork.
untouched.
Yeah.
The one that I got. I didn't take anything out of there. Or else, fuck, man. I mean, yeah, if I had as many fries on that fork on my picture, the fucking bowl would be half gone.
Yeah, no kidding. They have more on the fork in this picture than you did almost have. I mean, 4 bites,
dude,
4 fork
come
sizes here.
on. That's so sad.
Now here's a real question. Did you get this did you go through the drive-thru or did you get this through like a delivery service like Uber Eats?
I ordered on the app and then picked it up.
You picked it up. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
there's
an
no
app boy.
there's no possibility of foul play here from an Uber Eats delivery driver.
No. I only
It's
foul
straight from
play
the
is
source.
when somebody at the fucking window before I pull it up. It's like, you know what, fuck it. Let's take a few out of here. That's sad, man, because my local G-Town Taco Bell, they sling it, dude. They sling it. And even Griff, because I sent him that picture. I'm like, you weren't lying about the quantity. He's like, holy shit. Even I got more than that. So somebody just was like, just didn't give a fuck that day. I don't know. I got fucked. Absolutely fucked. And I think I don't know. I might send that. I was thinking about just sending that to fucking Taco Bell corporate and be like, what the fuck is this? All these companies, man, they're fucking me this week, dude.
I'm
in the government.
Yeah,
everyone's against me this week. Previous homeowners, the government, Taco Bell, Ticketmaster, EA Sports. Come on.
Yeah, no more chicken chunks for you, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, maybe there is a theory behind that because you said those chicken chunks are like the best chicken chunks you've ever had. So maybe you need to have like really shitty food, and it'd be like the opposite effect. Like think of like the worst thing you can eat, and then eat that.
Yeah, I might have to. I have to eat maybe carrots with relish on top next year.
All right, there you go. I might do it. I might do it. But yeah, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable, T-Bell.
But good shit.
I'm sure it is, which makes it almost worse because you have less of
Well,
it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Taco Bell is just sad, man. Taco Bell used to be the fucking spot, man. $5, you're getting fucking full of shit. Now $6 gets you fucking jack shit.
Yeah, you could feed a family on a $20 bill at Taco Bell back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's $20 yourself.
Me and Just Jack's. I got this, and then they had a little dipping burritos box or whatever. So you got the 2 dipping burritos, and it came with a regular taco and a Doritos Locals taco, nacho, and then a thing of nachos and cheese and a drink. So I got one of those boxes. I got this. Jack's got 2 hard shell supreme tacos and then 2 cheesy roll-ups. It was like $30.
Really? For 2 people, man.
I mean,
that's 1.5, really. That's unreal. What has this
that's just
world
me and
come
him,
to?
dude. If his sister's with us, or if it was all 4 of us, probably $40-$50. And like I said, he only got like the cheesy roll-ups are still somewhat cheap, but 2 supreme tacos now at Taco Bell, they're like $3, which is fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, Crunchwraps.
I think at one point they were like $1.19 for the supreme, and then it was like 89 cents for regular.
It's almost $2 for a soft taco, isn't it?
If you don't want anything on it, if you want it supreme, it's $3.
Yeah, like a regular soft taco, like $1.99, I think. It's like
I'll be able to tell you right now. I'm gonna look it up, and I know it's kind of different location, but I think relatively everyone's the same. But yeah, let me go to fucking.
That has to be the cheapest option.
Soft tacos, yeah, $1.99.
Yeah,
soft taco supremes $2.99.
Lord,
you want a Doritos Locals taco $2.99. You want it supreme $3.99.
Are you just paying for the supreme word?
He likes because even if you try to like just fucking add sour cream to a regular taco, it still takes it to about the same price. So they're like, either way, they're gonna fucking squeeze you out.
That's crazy.
That
It's
sucks,
almost
dude.
like how there's no trick to it either, man. Like you can go to like Chipotle or something, know how like they fucking try to skimp you on you want to get that double meat. So when they fill it up the first time, then you're like, oh, I want it double meat. That way they don't try to skimp you. They give you the regular size of meat, and then you ask for the double meat after they've already put that first scoop of meat on there. All right, or maybe that was Subway.
Yeah, and then that's what's that now? Fucking that shit's almost $20.
Yeah, Subway's
I'm
pretty
sure.
expensive.
I think I got a double steak burrito or something at Chipotle like months ago, and it was like $18-$19.
Whoa.
And then here's the thing: one of them motherfuckers will keep you full for the whole fucking day because they're gigantic. But still, shout out to Alex Traver. But still, you gotta fucking. I mean, $20. Come on, man. Them motherfuckers used to be like 10 with double meat. I was just talking to Foley here. It's just like Dylan, like if you and I made the money we're making now 10 years ago, I mean, fucking hell, man. We'd be living on a fucking, I'd be on a yacht right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Not fair, man. Not fucking fair.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I mean, I'm just thankful to, I guess, be comfortable and unfortunate that we can cook, so we don't have to be shoveling cash out to these companies to rely on our hunger
Still gotta fucking
satisfactions
do it with groceries.
Yeah, that's also true. But I mean, like, if you know what you're doing as far as coupon, I'm not a couponist by any, or what do they call them? Like
I clip the ones that are on the Kroger app.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even mess with like for my purposes, like M perks and stuff. Like I don't really go through and clip what I'm gonna get. Like there's times where I might skim through it real quick and see what I got that's available, that's in my cart right there and then. And but mostly I'm just taking advantage of like turning my points into dollars off and going with that. I mean, whatever. So try to take advantage of those BOGO deals and whatnot, but
Well, and the thing is, it's only going to get worse for us going forward. I mean, these fucking tariffs and shit, they're just going to turn around and fucking kick us and squeeze us in the nuts. That's the thing that's going to suck.
Yeah, we'll see how that all works out. We'll see what happens with that, but
I'm not too enthused about that. But
price got to pay
yeah,
for
man,
American
just
made.
like I think it was the top of last year. I think it was the top of last year. I remember was talking to you and Joe about it on one of these episodes that like Taco Bell was making like some nice steps forward with that little $3 less menu, and there are some bangers on there. But like when you go to Taco Bell, like fuck, dude, you want a Doritos Locos taco, you want a fucking cheesy gordita, like some of the fucking classic bangers that you've come to love over the years. Fucking quesadilla. Quesadilla is like $6-7. Cheesy gordita crunch, $5-6. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, gotta think about it this way: minimum wage. You're making a minimum wage. What is it, like $7.25 an hour? You gotta work a whole hour to afford a taco at Taco Bell. That shit
Well, they probably
is
get discounts,
wild.
but even their discounts probably are jack shit.
It's fucking wild. Like I used to break down shit like that all the time, and it helped me save a lot of money growing up and be a little bit more responsible with my cash flow here. Back when I was making minimum wage, and it was just astounding to me when I looked at some prices of things and thinking and equivalent it in an equation where like I have to work X amount of hours to afford this. Like that's how I broke it down to labor hours as opposed to how much I actually had and like fluctuating prices here. But to think like, like if you made $7.25 right now and you wanted to have like the supreme taco or whatever, what costs like $7 there, I'm sure they have food that costs even more. Got to work a whole hour of your day just to afford that one taco after tax. And that shit sucks because it shouldn't be that way. And I mean, like, fast food places aren't the only criminal.
There are some people out there that work those jobs and are that have multiple kids like you and I.
Yeah.
Vehicles, a home or rent, light, bill, utilities.
And daycare cost.
Yeah.
That is a whole mortgage in itself. Don't even get me started. That's a whole other mortgage.
We'll see what happens, man. Tomorrow's the dawn of a new era. The next president pops into the office there, and we'll see what happens, man. Let's see, but
let's see, man. He already ended the war with Hamas. He's gonna bring back TikTok. Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, and he's got a meme coin out there. That's gonna be funny to watch a president in office rug pull people. I wonder how that works out. But
like the Haktua girl.
Yeah. There's a fucking Trump coin out there. I think that's it, D'Lo. Just you and I this week talking some shop. Got a little ranty there. I've had some of that shit pent up for the past few weeks. And I think some of these things, again, Ticketmaster, lick my fucking nuts, dude. I've already licked yours. Lick mine now. T-Bell, you guys haven't heard the last from me. I'm gonna send an email or something. I will get my fucking lick back on that. That's no fucking way. That's not happening. But yeah, we'll put a little bow on her. Nice chat with you, Dylan. I think I don't really have anyone on the books next week, so I think it might just be you and I again. And then probably after that, I'll see who wants to come on and talk some shop with the boys. 7 more, 200, baby. We are there. We are right there. And then we talked about it a little bit last week. I think little Friday to Sunday Chicago trip, to go kick it with our guy, Sean Ely. Corey Wagner, see some cool spots, eat some dank food. Because I think we owe the people a nice TSP vlog since we botched the turkey fry one. So we'll see. Maybe because we're gonna wait till the spring for sure. I ain't going to Chicago right now. If it's fucking bad here, can't imagine what Chicago's like.
Yeah, it's gonna
Jesus.
have to be
So,
closer. Yeah, mid-spring.
yeah, at least where we can fucking walk around a little bit, like 50 degrees plus, and then maybe we can bop around a little bit and see what the fuck's going on. But we still got some time to figure that out. But for now, D-Lo, cap us off and take us out of here, baby. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As always, it's been a pleasure entertaining you, the people, the TSP nerds out there. And we appreciate the love and support. If you like this episode and other episodes, be sure to give us a like and follow and fuck that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. We know that TikTok is gone and our little short clips are going to be gone, at least temporarily. We'll see what the future holds. But you can still follow us at TSP_2019 on X and our YouTube channel. And Instagram as well. So maybe we have little shorts on Instagram Reels. I'm not sure if Bobby can be able to do that as well, or even how Reels really work. I don't really usually make those, but maybe I could start. Maybe if the TikTok does get revived, Bobby, I did make a little joke on X there on my own personal. It's like, I think I'm going to start making TikToks, and it was like the last day for TikTok to be alive. So little comic relief there. But you never know. Maybe I should. I had that one Instagram video that popped off for random ass reasons, but maybe I can snowball effect that into something else and take advantage if it does come back and breathe new life into that TikTok app. But good episode, Bobby. OG vibes there. Just bullshitting, ranting, and raving about some things and critiquing some future games out to come this in 2025 year. But from myself and Bobby, hope you all have a wonderful week, friends, and we'll catch you for 194 next week.